Such a pleasure having you join me. We have a big 24-hour jewelry clearance. Everything is on sale, up to 60% off. And we are not talking fashion jewelry. I do have some fashion jewelry coming up next hour, but this hour we've been featuring fine jewelry, Victoria Wieck, rarities. We've had some beautiful genuine gemstones at the most amazing prices. So as we continue on, our testimonial line is open. We are going to continue on with Victoria Wieck. And as we mentioned, whether it is Rodeo Drive, whether it is Beverly Hills, and you are going into those premium high-end jewelry stores, we really covet our pieces from Victoria Wieck. She brings us beautiful genuine gemstones. She also works in absolute. She brings beautiful fashion timepieces as well. This piece in particular is done in genuine gemstones. Her attention to detail is meticulous. Her craftsmanship is out of this world. No stone is left unturned, from the gallery to the setting to the quality of the stones. It really is, quite frankly, that's why for over 20 years now, we have loved this collection. Now at $124.90, we have taken $125 off. That is 50% off the HSN price. This is 6.73 carats of citrine, of amethyst, and white zircon. Look at the gallery. Look at, this is what comes into play when we talk about attention to detail. When we talk about every little nuance, every little detail, how Victoria strives for perfection. If the stone isn't right, if the color isn't right, she nix-nays it. Nope, it's going back to the table. We have to have perfection when it comes to Victoria. We only have 165 of these. Now, when we look at the genuine gemstones, when we look at the prong set oval amethyst, we are looking at a massive stone, 14 by 10. 14 by 10, oval cut. It is vivacious, it is saturated, it has such a depth of color. It really almost looks like a plum color, like an eggplant color. This is some of the finest amethyst I think I've seen. This is mined in Africa. It's 4.75 carats, and it's stunning. Now, on the east and west side of that amethyst, you've got these prong set, almost half moons. They're calling them a geometric cut. I would say a half moon. But this is 7 by 5 in each of those. Are you kidding me? That's incredible. 1 carat in your citrines. And you can see that's on your east and west side. Now, Victoria, most designers would be done and go, okay, that's beautiful. The color combination is striking. We love the saturate. I mean, that almost looks like a Madeira citrine, doesn't it? Of course it's not, but it gives you, you can see that depth and range of color. But then surrounding those stones, Victoria has now pave set your round white zircons all the way. It's like a snowy morning. You wake up, you look out the window, and everything, the sun is shining down on the snow right before it turns into all the muck and gross and dirty and gets all filthy. And it's pristine, and it's snowy, and it's icy, and it twinkles. It's so pretty, right? It's magical. That is the same effervescence that you get surrounding those 3 stones. So there really is such an artisanal craftsmanship to this. Then as we come down the gallery and we work our eye down, you can see how magnificent and how fancy that metalwork is. Very intricate, very elaborate, just a phenomenal piece. 1 minute clock or sellout here, sizes 5 through 10 are available. Only 150 now remain, and that is it. We do have 5 flexible pay, actually 5 flex with your HSN credit card. Should I get a little, do you guys see a thumbprint, or is that just me? Let me polish it, hold on. Okay, much better. You can see it on, of course, Kate. Let me get a polishing cloth out here too. I put oil on my fingers and now I'm getting oil all over everything. Do you have a polishing cloth? Thank you. But with 4 flexible payments of $31.23, this is just, I mean, I think it's beautiful. If you're a February baby, if you're a November baby for those citrines, or February for amethyst, I would think you would fall in love with this ring. I really think the combination of those colors, it's like a fresh, beautiful garden in bloom. When you think about the flowers, you think about the yellow sunshine, it's just radiant and it's beautiful. And it's just, when you take that white metal with that purple and the yellow, it just complements it so beautifully. So 475630 is your item number at 50%